In today's video, I'm sharing 5 shooting challenges that will not only improve your players' shooting skills, but also fire up their competitive spirit. These drills are great for simulating game pressure. Let's dive right in. We have an offensive player under the basket and a defender standing in front of them, both facing the passer at the top of the key. The drill starts when the shooter decides to cut either left or right to receive a pass and take a shot. Since the defender can't see which direction the shooter is going, the shooter gets a slight head start and has a window to get the shot off. Once the shot is taken, players rotate positions. The first player to make 10 shots is the winner. To add another layer of decision making, the offensive player can choose to either shoot or drive to the basket. To encourage more shooting, the shot is worth 2 points, while a layup is worth 1 point. Make sure players are getting into the correct foot position when receiving the pass for an instant shot. The next drill is similar to the previous one, but this time the shooter reacts to the defender's movement. A defender stands between 2 cones facing the shooter. The passer is positioned under the basket. The drill starts when the defender touches one of the cones. As soon as that happens, the offensive player moves, trying to create as much distance from the defender as possible before receiving the pass and taking the shot. Just like before, we can allow drives to the basket as an option. The first player to hit 10 shots wins. Focus on quick reactions and creating space. Encourage players to make decisions. Either take the shot or drive, based on the defender's action. This next drill is perfect for teaching shooting off the dribble. The defender starts behind the baseline and the offensive player starts at the midline. We'll place 2 cones on the court for the defender. The drill starts when the defender moves. The defender has to run around one of the cones before they can defend the shooter. The offensive player reacts to the defender's path and tries to get an open shot before the defender can contest the shot. In this drill, only shots from outside the paint are allowed. We can place another player under the basket who acts as a passer. The process remains the same. We now replace the dribble with a pass from the baseline. We need 3 shooting spots, which you can mark with cones. Players will split into groups of 3 or 4 and line up at the baseline. Everyone except the first player in line holds a ball. Player 1 sprints to the first spot, receives a pass from the next player in line and takes a shot. After shooting, they grab their own rebound and return to the baseline. Once the pass is made, the next player in line takes off, gets a pass and shoots from the first spot. The third player does the same. Now, here's where the challenge comes in. If a player makes their shot, they move to the second spot for the next round. If they hit from the second spot, they move to the third spot for a 3-pointer. However, if they miss at any point, they reset back to the first spot for the next round. If a player hits all 3 shots in a row, the rest of the group has to do a sprint. After that, the drill resets and starts over. Here's the final drill, and it's all about speed and accuracy. We'll need 2 passers and 1 shooter. We'll mark up to 5 shooting spots with cones. The shooter starts at the first spot, receives a pass and takes the shot. They then move to the next spot and repeat, continuing to each spot in sequence. Once they've shot from the last spot, they start over again. The goal? Make as many shots as possible in 60 seconds. If the spots are at different distances, we can add point values. Mid-range shots count for 2 points and 3-pointers are worth 3 points. To build team spirit, we can group players into teams of 3, adding up their total points. The team with the most points wins. That's it for today's shooting challenges. If you want more drills like these, be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, where you'll find plenty of training tips and drills. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.